Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are here.
Hola, amigo.
Speaking Espanol. Hola, El Shelly.
¿Cómo estás?
Sí, sí.
Oh, sí. Qué lástima. Dios mío. You know what I said?
I forget what K Lastimo is, but
What a
Dios mío
shame.
is my God.
What a shame.
My gods. Because, it's fantasy,
Right.
of course. Right, yeah.
Right. I probably didn't pronounce any of that right.
Biblioteca.
Discotheque.
Discoteca. I took 4 years of Spanish.
I took 100.
And I don't really think I know anything.
No.
Yeah.
I
mean,
would like to go back and
I can
learn more.
yell words.
Roja.
Ayúdame.
Cierra la boca, chica.
I'm not going to say what the first thing that came to mind because it's in Spanish, and it would be not nice to our Spanish listeners out there. Hello. Hello, Spanish. Oh, I keep doing that like I'm looking out there, but I'm actually looking right there.
Hello, Spanish.
Hi.
Hello, Spanish listeners.
We are going to be off next week. I'm going to make sure everyone knows that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm camping. I'm going to be not near technology.
I'm not going to be here for like 3 weeks then.
What do you mean?
Because then I have a vacation.
Wait, you have a vacation?
Yeah.
You didn't clear that with me.
I told you.
No.
Check your email.
It's
No.
not on my. I don't read emails.
Might be on the Teams folder.
Oh. Yeah.
No, that won't happen.
Don't
Wait.
you remember?
Are you serious? I didn't know he wasn't going to be here.
Doing it live.
Can you do it? Who is it? I forget who. What was your? Is this the child?
The child. You're not going to be here?
No, I'm not. We remember we did talk about that.
No.
We're doing production
I knew
meetings
that you
live
weren't
here on
last
Twitch.
Week.
This
I
is.
know last week.
We have always promised this is how the sausage is made, and you'll get to see it all happen. This is what our meetings are like. What? You didn't tell me that.
Oh, come on.
We can reschedule if you want.
Reschedule.
No. Now you. That's a bridge too
But
far.
then I'm not going to be here for the next 2 Fridays.
Where
So
are you going to be?
I'm going to upstate New York.
Oh, but you can call in. I like putting you on the spot.
I don't know. if
Shelly's
that's
going to call in
work.
for those 2 weeks.
Don't know if that's going to work.
What do you think, folks on Twitch? Do you think Shelly should call in when she's in upstate New York?
You don't want to hear that.
Do they? I don't think that's true.
Nah.
Now I have to check the
Quinn
chat.
will be in the background.
Now I got to check the chat to make sure that's not what they're saying. Reschedule the child.
This is awful. It has
know.
to be when the child's not in school, so it has to be over. We're going to have to do some double up Dragon Talks when I come back.
We've had a lot of double up Dragon Talks.
I know, and I'm not like a huge fan of that.
Yeah, it's a lot of man hours,
I just want to make
woman hours,
Yeah.
people hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, child hours.
Child hours too. Child weddings, child hours.
There's a lot going on.
Children are busy.
Oh
man.
Yeah, they're saying absolutely don't enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
That one person, Retro 1123, I'm feeling you. Everyone else is being very nice, saying have fun, enjoy your
Oh,
vacation.
thank you.
But you could.
But the child. What are we going to do about next week?
I think you can do it. You're a professional
No,
podcaster
gotta
who's
have
been
someone
doing this
else.
for longer
Gotta
than
be
I
someone.
have.
Maybe Bill will co-host.
Sure, it's up to you. We did talk about that. Like maybe Bart would be able to step in.
He can maybe do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
then you're gonna have 3 adults and a child. I think it'd be better if it's just you and the kid talking.
No.
Honestly.
But I don't know if his dad's part. Well, his dad is going to sit here and be part of the interview, or he's
Maybe.
going to be
We'll have to see.
standing like a stage dad,
Like a
glaring at
stage
us.
dad, like out there.
Yes, we'll have to get him his own chair.
He'll be like Macaulay Culkin's dad. Be like, you're doing it wrong. No.
Let him answer that again. Rephrase that question.
Take 45.
That is like too much pressure. 3 adults and a
No, but you'll be fine. You'll be great. You will knock it out of the park. Ryan and Pelham will have your back.
But I won't have anyone to banter with.
You'll have this child to banter with.
Well, then we'll have to just do intros and outros after.
People don't even know what we're talking about, right?
This is by far the most interesting.
What do you want to give like a quick preview of what this might end up being? Do you know anything about what this interview is?
I do.
Yeah. You just don't want to talk about it right now. All right, that's fine. Let's go and do what we're supposed to be doing here, which is bantering. And
I think I want another person with me.
Okay, that's up to you.
Yeah.
You get to make that choice.
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to be you, Pelham. Mr. Shaking with laughter over there. Mr. Throw a banana peel at Shelley.
Never live that down.
Never.
You're going to never live that down.
You know I'm a grudge holder.
A grudge holder? That's your
Ben.
official title?
Yeah.
Grudge Ben.
Petrosaur.
Oh, but you let him get away with that twice in that diplomacy game.
That's why I'm really mad at myself, dude.
It's true.
Anyway.
We need to do 2 intros and 2 outros and 2 midtros, and we currently have 35 minutes to do it. Think we can do it? Because we have we just had an amazing interview with Morgan Peter Brown, actor on The Dungeon Run, and we are about to have an interview with 2 amazing people who do creative work, Nina Heath and Selena Heinen from Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, your
My
old
old
stomping
grounds. We were going to say the same thing. You want me to go? Pickle Jinx. My girls say Pickle Jinx.
What's
now.
a pickle? Is
I
that
don't
like
know.
a Rick and Morty reference?
That's what I thought. I honestly was like, do you guys watch that? I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, they say Pickle Jinx as the thing.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll have some pickles. We'll bring them in.
Okay.
You have to get rid of your garlic
I'll fight them.
allergy.
It's not an allergy.
You being a vampire.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not an allergy. It's
I
much
mean,
more serious than that.
I was trying to play it on the down low.
No.
But all right. Okay, cool. It's much more serious than that. This is our
An
interview with a
aversion.
vampire parody that we'll be doing.
Let's do that. I miss the garlic.
The whole thing is just going to be, I just smell the garlic.
You know what's awesome, though?
What?
When I look in a mirror, I see nothing.
I don't feel bad about myself.
Nope. My
don't have-
self-esteem is like, whoop!
You're like, great.
Straight up.
I'm invisible.
Yep.
Nobody can see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always a fan of day napping. I guess naps are always during the day, but
Day sleeper.
day sleeper.
Yeah. That REM song when it came out in the 90s, I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm a day sleeper.
I'm a day sleeper.
Are you a day walker?
No.
Oh, because that's
I'm a sleeper. Not like a day
that's
sleepwalker.
Mahershala Ali is going to be Blade, you know. Isn't that pretty exciting?
Yes.
Look how excited you are.
This is my
It's your
excited.
story. I mean, they adapted your story of Blade for the comic book, all those, because you've been around for how long now?
937 years. 932 of those years I've been working at Wizards.
We celebrate it every single time there's a meeting. It's like, Shelly's been here. Oh, 931.
457.
The longest living
I'm the lich.
employee.
I am the lich of the coast.
You're the founder.
Yes.
All right. We have things we got to get going. Let's make this happen. Let's do an intro for Morgan Peter Brown first. You want to do it?
Yes.
All right. Are you prepared?
No.
I hear the clicks. Welcome to Dragon Talk. This is what we refer to as the official Dungeons & Dragons podcast.
Right.
You are.
Shelley Mazanoble, vampire.
I am. Oh, that's right. I talked over. You're a vampire?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you did.
Well, now I know.
You did.
Are you supposed to say that? I didn't invite you in here. How did you get in here?
I did. I was standing in the doorway.
And I said, hi, Shelley,
Ta-da!
come on in.
And you were like, get in here.
Oh, I did say that. Dang it.
Mm-hmm.
I sounded just like that, too.
Yeah. You're late.
Is that my Bruce
Your
Springsteen
Bruce
voice?
Springsteen. That's a preview.
It is a preview of our interview with Morgan Peter Brown.
Wait, who are you?
I'm Greg Tito.
I don't know if we got that.
Oh, I'm also a werewolf.
Right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know werewolves and vampires don't get along.
They sure do. They drink all the time together. They hang out. They shoot silver bullets at each
I mean,
other.
who else am I going to hang out with at night, I guess, when everyone else is sleeping?
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's if I know anything about True Blood, it's that they like each other a lot.
Well, I was thinking about that other vampire thing.
Oh, yeah, the Masquerade? No, the
The,
Underworld.
No.
What?
The terrible books that were made into terrible movies.
Oh, the Twilights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't they not like each other?
I don't remember. I never saw those.
I didn't. I did. I saw one. I did.
Yeah? Is that why you want to be a vampire?
No.
Well, that was emphatic.
I don't want to be a vampire. I want to be like a vampire. I want like a cape with a big collar.
You want to be like
I want to be a very.
a centaur?
No way. I feel like that would be grossly uncomfortable and awkward. Oh, I'd feel so awkward.
There's a meme that goes around on the Twitter every once in a while that is thinking about something and you're trying to go to sleep and you're like, wait a second, centaurs have 2 rib cages? And wow, that's a lot of rib cages.
That's what.
You got two like sets of organs. There's like what's the anatomy of how a centaur would actually work?
No.
Do you eat it?
Is that true?
Well, think about it. There's a
true?
rib cage of the dude or the person.
Why wouldn't you
on the
just have
top, and
one though? I feel like you just have like the dude rib cage.
But then there's the rib cage of the horse part of the centaur. This is very important. Think about it. There's like
oh yeah,
like so when they eat from the mouth and then it goes through like three different stomachs.
because the horse's ribs and organs are in the underbelly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Once you start thinking about that,
I don't
there's
know,
a
maybe
lot of
they got to like, autopsy a centaur so we can.
right.
That actually brings up something.
You want to do? Wait, hold on. You want to do a centaur autopsy right now? Let's do it.
Now, live on Dragons.
Throw the 1,200-pound centaur right here on the table.
I would. Yeah, I guess I'm curious now.
Gotta know. You know who else is interested in that?
Who
Kate Welch.
is she?
I think she wants to get in on this.
In autopsies?
More on the centaur type of things.
Oh, just centaurs in general.
Just centaurs in general.
So
and their anatomy.
Did Bart show you that list from Deadspin of they ranked the top whatever mythical creatures?
Right.
Did you look at the list?
I said this, and they're like, that was number 45. I'm
right.
like, what?
I feel like it's wrong, too. I pulled it up.
Okay.
Pelham, did you see this list? Pelham, what do you think? What would be your top 3? Ryan, you too. Mythical creatures. Not to put you on the spot. Like maybe a dragon.
Dragon.
Right?
A dungeon.
Maybe a unicorn. An ampersand.
An ampersand. Unicorn. Unicorn was one of the ones I said.
A Pegasus.
That was like number 17 or something like that.
Dragon's number 3. I feel like that should be number 1.
What is number 1?
Manticore.
Manticore?
What? I'm not feeling that.
But did like Manticore fans like swarm this poll?
Number 2, Hydra.
Hydra?
No, right? It's not. Okay. Kraken is number 5. I mean, I feel like that belongs definitely in the top 10.
If you release it, yeah.
The Pegasus, 14.
Uh-huh.
And then Unicorn is all the way down at 23.
Now, they said mythical creatures, so maybe people are thinking more
They're
like Greek
real?
myths or like that type of
Or
thing.
they're like, no way, dude, unicorns are real.
Rather than fantastical
Oh,
creatures.
Bigfoot is on here.
Bigfoot is on there.
That's Bigfoot is 21.
21 that he can drink.
Loch Ness Monster, 29.
See, yeah.
Centaur, 34.
What? Yeah. I don't know, man. That ain't cool.
And a mermaid, 31.
Merman.
Merfolk. Anyway, I think it's an interesting list. I just think it's in the wrong order.
Dragon Talk listeners, do you agree with any of those orders?
A Minotaur, 18.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be higher.
The Hydra and Manticore being like 1, 2 is weird in my book. I will say.
Chupacabra.
Oh. What's Chupacabra?
Number 10.
Number 10. That's my favorite restaurant in West Seattle.
Oh, it's good.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Love the chup.
Yeah, it is good, cheap Mexican food on the beach.
And giant.
Can't go wrong.
No.
Speaking of beach, I want to be a beach gnome after having our conversation with
Let's bring it back
Morgan Peter Brown.
To Morgan.
Yeah, and that's one of the cast members of Dungeon Run.
Yeah.
And he was explaining some of those characters. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
From
really
the Beach
fun
Gnome.
show.
They're in Bingle right now. Watch the show. It's on Caffeine.
Wednesdays at 6 p.m.
Nice. Thank you for that.
Pacific time.
Pacific. Pacific.
Ryan, do you like when we say Pacific?
It's very specific when you say Pacific that way. Awesome. Great interview. Really fun. Tons of energy. You're going to listen to it and be blown away by the skills of Shelley Mazzanoble.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, you just got blown away.
Voice acting.
That was like head exploding.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that. Good stuff. Also, good stuff is Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus coming September 17th.
Yep.
There's 2 covers. An alt cover you can only get through game stores by Hydro 74. It is very tasty and delicious. I can tell you that
Yummy.
because I've eaten it and it's good.
You need more fiber in
I
your
need
diet.
more fiber. The other cover you can find everywhere. It's by Tyler Jacobson. Basically, art D&D 5th edition cover rock star. He's done so many of them.
You can't go wrong with either cover.
No, they're
They're
really
both
fantastic.
amazing.
Yeah, you should probably just get all 3 of them.
Yes.
And the third one is you mashing them together.
I was going to say the third. Wait,
Yeah.
there's a third one
Yeah,
now?
you do some crafts, put them together into one tome.
Oh.
The third cover.
Okay.
I'm making things up. It'll be fun though. Baldur's Gate, Battle for Baldur's
Gate.
Battle for Baldur's Gate.
Dungeon Mayhem.
Expansion
Coming
with 2
out.
new characters.
Minsk and Boo.
And that is coming out also September 17th.
And Jaheira
I
for
like
the
her.
other character.
She is a shape-shifting druid.
She is, and she's super cute.
I like her a lot.
Wonderful art.
And her
By Jake Parker.
wolf form, bear form. Did you go with bird? Is there any bird forms?
She's wolf and bear.
All right. Well,
and druid.
double expansion is going to have some flying things in there. Make
Well,
it
you
happen.
should have put that feedback in your playtest form. Oh wait, you didn't playtest.
I was too busy working on D&D Live / I don't want to ever work with you ever again.
Slash.
/
I really don't care about anything you touch.
But what about the dice? The Baldur's Gate Descent to
people
Avernus
love them.
dice set, dice and miscellany.
Yep.
Because there is so much coming in this little small package. It's $25, but you get these awesome, cool, like blood marbled colored dice. Look like they're from hell.
Yeah.
All the sets you would need in there: 2 D20s, 4 D6s, all the accoutrements. You can get them in the box itself. It's got like felt lined, and you can roll your dice in that. And it's a nice little sound when you roll dice in it. Then there's basically 2 dice trays because it's a box that fits together.
Oh.
And then all the sheets in there are amazingly fun D&D material.
What?
Yeah. Artwork of demons, devils.
In the dice?
In the dice set.
I feel like we just keep up in the dice game.
I know, right? This is going to be my favorite one to date.
For sure.
Right? There's also a map of Avernus in there in the really interesting stylized style. Stylized style? Can I say that? Yeah, that's how people talk when they talk about things. And it is going to be extremely coveted, I believe, by D&D fans out there. Also out on September 17th. Cool beans?
Yes.
Making it happen?
A big day.
What about some Rick and or Dungeons and Dragons versus Rick and Morty?
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, yeah.
November 19th.
November 19th. That is another box set.
RPG box set adventure.
Yes.
It's so fun.
It's not necessarily. Well, how would you say it? Who's aimed at? Who will be picking up that box?
Well, we know there's a big cross section of Rick and Morty and D&D fans. People, if you loved the comic book, you will love this game. The more that I play it, the more that I look at it, I think, you know what, anybody's going to really like it. But
anybody.
Definitely fans of Rick and Morty because it was made for you. And there are so many in-jokes and so many funny things. And so it's so perfectly themed to Rick and Morty. You will greatly appreciate that. But yet, you still very much feel like you're playing D&D. So if it's just like, hey, I've never really seen the show or I'm familiar with it, I just want something fun, a complete tangent and diversion from our usual campaign, also great for you.
Dig it.
Yep.
I love it.
You will laugh so hard you will cry your makeup off.
As we talked about in last week's episode.
It will happen.
It will happen. You will be destroyed.
Yep.
Good stuff. I can't wait for all that stuff. We got even more announcements coming for this year. Maybe you'll hear about it next month. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it here on the next Dragon Talk.
Okay.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, really. But in the meantime, it's time for all of you to listen to the dulcet tones of one of our D&D designers as they let us into their world.
Oh.
Maybe even 2 of them. With Kate Welch and Chris Perkins.
That'll be fun.
Both doing a random character generator with me.
No way.
Yeah. It's happening.
I love it.
Let's head some techno. Right, because that's the techno thing, right? Stranger Things-esque music.
We have techno?
Yeah, that Ryan wrote and composed.
Shush. Really, Ryan? You made us original music? Oh. He says no.
It's just a rip off of the Dragon Talk piece.
I don't know what that sounds like.
You should listen to the podcast once or twice.
I always get push notifications. New Dragon Talk is available.
Later.
What?
Later.
Really?
I know.
How many of these do they put out a week?
Too many. Gosh. All right. We loved that random character
That
generator.
was great.
Wasn't it great?
Yes.
You dig it?
Yeah.
I
2 of my
dig it.
faves.
I enjoy randomness at all times.
Yep. And Chris and Kate.
Also improvisation.
Right?
And Morgan Peter Brown, our next interviewee that you're about to listen to, can improv with the best of them.
Sure can.
That was this is going to be a really fun interview, I think.
I have a really good feeling about it.
I got good feelings.
I do.
I do too. Let's make it happen.
Let it out.
I don't know. My back hurts. I need to take some pills.
Did you take your Metamune?
We're going to do the whole interview like this.
Greg and Shelly have aged.
We're just breathing in.
What? I can't hear you.
My cans.
We're so close to being off.
Do not ever say that word again. No.
What's a sketchy?
I knew a sketchy once. She was a beautiful girl.
What's happening?
Sketchy, if you're listening. All right, let's. No, I broke Shelly again. I didn't mean to break you. We gotta do our outro now.
Okay.
I can't stop doing that voice. It just once you get in that mode, you can't stop.
See if you're out there.
In my mind, they had known each other in the war. They exchanged letters, but then they never heard back from each other. And
Picture sketchy though.
yeah.
I'm here.
And then there's two old people embracing after 50 years.
Oh, yes.
Sketchy! I knew you'd come back to me.
I never gave up hope.
All right. I'm
Oh my
sweating
God.
now.
We are very close to a Rick and Morty moment.
You're like, I can't go on.
Again.
And you guys never want to use this, guys.
This would have never.
Never came up.
That's true. God's bless Sketchy. That was a really fun. Are we recording? Actually?
Yeah,
All right.
we
We've got all of it. Okay, good. That was a really fun interview with Morgan Peter Brown. I enjoy all of the stories, and I want to cast something like that he cast. Right?
Yes. I just want to be a fly on the wall in that casting process. Stop! I'm really trying. I'm trying.
Shelley is very, very emotionally charged by that interview.
Yes. Oh, is that for me, Pelham? Do I need...
I think it.
We're off the rails, guys.
We're not throwing banana peels. We're throwing
Hang on.
tissue boxes.
Oh. I was glistening.
You're glistening.
This is-
Makeup.
I cried all my makeup off again.
I don't even have any on, and it's still
Okay.
coming down my eyes.
This is better.
Oh, yes. You got it.
And now for a
Right.
serious episode of Dragon Talk.
That was a really good interview.
I really enjoyed it. It sounds like
Sweaty balls. I can't wait to have some. Of
I
this.
can't wait to watch Dragon Run,
It's going to be
Dungeon Run.
on
Oh.
caffeine, which is extremely exciting
And exhilarating.
and exhilarating for all. But it did seem, at least in the first part of that interview, that it was this melding of worlds for you, where it was this casting of
Yes.
a reality TV show
It was
and
yes.
D&D gaming together.
So I would love to talk to that casting director.
Are you inspired?
Yeah.
I think so.
Let's cast something.
You have inspiration.
I do.
You can roll with advantage now.
I think we should cast a show
Yeah.
and it might never air. Let's just go through the cast.
Let's just actually make the show and then be like, all right, by the way, just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yep. Oh, we lost our funding. Sorry.
Right, the funding we had was just for the casting.
What would you look for? How would you cast a show?
Well, I think they were really smart that they put it together about chemistry. It was all
Right.
about how they worked well together.
But even before they got to that point, I just want to get in their heads. What do you? They must see things really quickly.
That's it. All right, well, let's get that casting
Okay.
director. I'm sure they'd be really excited to talk to us about that process, but also just casting in general.
Right.
Hopefully they're D&D people as well, so that we can talk a little bit about that.
This
But-
is fascinating that there's casting directors that are casting D&D parties.
right.
I just wonder if I would ever get cast in a D&D party.
I don't know. Would you? I would cast you.
You would?
I mean, we have in a couple of.
Well,
you know.
because you work with me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But we're never working together again, so. It doesn't
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, right. Cool.
Never ever.
Never ever.
Good thing this isn't work.
This is just us, drinking coffee.
Talking.
Coffee talking. So we went through all the fun stuff that's happening in Dungeons and Dragons world in the intro. Is there anything that you want to talk more
I
about?
can't talk about the things
I
I'm
know
working
you're working
on.
on so many cool things, though.
I'm very excited.
There's really, I did do that play test, and it was
Well, it was fun.
fantabulous.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's a new take on a thing that you know and love, and it's going to be fun.
Yep.
Right.
Promise.
You promise?
Huh?
All right. Well, we're going to hold you to that promise. Where can people hold you accountable online?
I would love to be held accountable. Maybe never. But you can just hang out and say nice things on Twitter
Yeah.
at Shelly Moo.
That's you, at Shelly Moo.
Yeah.
I'm at Greg Tito.
Yeah.
We can high-five each other digitally over the social meds.
Yep.
We'll make it happen.
Yep.
If you want to find out anything about what's happening with D&D, DungeonsandDragons.com is a good place to start. That's where all of our podcast pages are, and many of the products, in fact, all of them that we talk about. You
Yeah,
can find out
would hope
information about
so.
them there, as well as
Yes.
announcements and things like that. Always follow our Twitter feed at Wizards_DND, as well as the Facebook page for Dungeons and Dragons. We've also been posting a lot on Instagram. The recent trip to San Diego Comic-Con, in fact, you'll see a lot of pictures there, some videos, what it was like to be at the Bait store, hanging out with folks in the Rick and Morty continuity, as well as Joe Manganiello and Death Saves, as well as some fun Stranger Things activations,
Yeah.
as they say in the biz, were happening there, and it was a lot of fun. So go look at all of the pictures of that on the D&D Instagram page,
Yes.
and follow us. And, of course, Dragon Plus is always a fun place to find out what's happening with exclusive interviews with people who are making D&D products, as well as members of the community. Tons of creative stuff on there, too,
One-stop shopping.
including maps. There's maps on there. Did you know that? You can download those maps, use them in your game.
On Dragon Plus?
On Dragon Plus.
Wow.
Yeah. Dungeon Masters rejoice for all the free stuff that's
That's
on
amazing.
Dragon Plus. It's cool.
I just love the covers, too.
The covers are great. I want to put them up on my
They're
wall.
always so creative.
They're like Rolling Stone covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or those Absolute vodka ads we all liked to hang on our walls when we were in junior high.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know why people aren't printing out more of those and putting them up on their wall.
I don't know.
I'm doing it right now. I'm printing it in my brain.
Your house is going to look so cool.
The coolest. We need to get out of here, so let's
Bye.
see if we can open up this door.
Oh,
this-
I can do that.
You do it?
I have a bobby pin.
Okay.
Oh, it's open.
Oh no, but there was a trap. I'm dead.
I'm not.
Sketchy.
Sketchy's alive.
I'm so
And
upset. I'm so
out.
upset, but we can make it happen. Or we'll start a little bit late. We control our own destiny.
I don't want to do it next week.
We'll talk about that later.
It's on my mind.
Let's hash it out live on the
Okay.
Let's hashtag it out. All right. Welcome to Dragon Talk.
Yay! Dragon Talk! Greg Tito, man. Oh, you got a fan out there. You got a fan. You like Greg Tito out there? Yeah, I do.
Oh, we love you, man.
Give him your shirt.
I'm taking off my shirt. Here, have this drumstick.
That's awesome. Plunk. Oh, you hit him in the head.
Oh, darn, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Here's
that-
my card. I'll give you a D&D bag. I make up
Okay.
for it.
We'll give you a mug.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
So I'm Greg Tito, if you didn't figure that out. That's Shelly, but your voice basically just sounds very much like me when you do that.
Right?
Yeah.
I know it's hard. It seems like, oh, just Greg. There's two Greg Titos on this.
It's like I
interview.
don't even know who's who anymore.
You can't tell the difference.
Can you?
We've been hanging out together too long. Now we just sound like each other.
Well, no, I just really want to play some music.
Music. Music.
We should do our old person's version.
That was so last episode.
I don't think he even made it into the last episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Maybe we'll have that as outtakes. But we are excited for this episode because we are speaking to two amazing
Yeah.
artistes, Nina Heath and Selena Heinen.
Yeah.
They are from Dwarven Forge. They make a lot of the scenery that you see on many of a D&D table, including at D&D Live 2019.
Yes.
The Descent.
That was so cool.
Yes, it was very, very interesting, and these folks work on it, and I can't wait to pick their brains about what it's like living in Brooklyn, because I always like to talk to people about
Yeah.
my old haunt, but also creating amazing stuff and making the high level D&D play out there. I mean, I know I've been dungeon mastering with some folks in with Seattle, and they're all very jealous of other people's setups, and they're like, "Well, how come you don't do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, because it takes a lot of time and
Why
effort."
don't you?
Well, now I will. Now I feel compelled to.
I think you should.
And it is all because the work that they do looks amazing. So
It really does.
we're gonna get into it.
These two have a lot of fans. A
They
lot of
do.
people really love and appreciate the work that they do and with our community.
It's
So
true.
I'm excited to talk to them.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
It's
there
gonna
was
be
like
fun.
a big outpouring of people like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're talking to them."
right.
Yeah.
I did see that
Yeah.
too. It was like a lot of like, yeah.
Yeah.
People are also saying that about Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus.
Yeah.
September 17th. The adventure has everything you need in it to play both in Baldur's Gate. There's a Gazetteer chapter about that. There's also a Gazetteer chapter about Avernus, and it's also got the storyline campaign that takes you from level 1 to level 13.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of levels. Also, you get to go to hell, which is
Did it
always-
stop at 13 on purpose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was basically like I could have put it at 12 or 14, but I'm like, no, it goes to level 13. Yeah, because
Lucky
it
13.
seemed right.
Does seem right.
Yeah. I think everything that's going to be in that book is going to be played for years to come. So I'm very excited about getting it out there for folks.
Well, I feel like it would take me years to get to
Years.
level 13
Years, but we'll see.
because I'm slow.
You're like, I got slow playing
I
on the brain.
Don't do a lot. Don't level up quickly.
Like I don't kill a lot of monsters. I like to talk to them
Yeah.
and see where their head's at.
Understand.
Yeah.
Why are you a monster?
You should get some experience rewards for that though too.
Yes, I should.
Yes. Yeah, we'll talk to your dungeon master. That's September 17th. There's a lot of ancillary products involved with that, including a Dyson miscellany set that is potentially the best dice set / combo story, product out there. Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. No. Battle for Baldur's Gate. That's what I always get wrong. Is the Dungeon Mayhem expansion also coming out on September 17th. And we also announced Tyranny of Dragons at San Diego Comic-Con. This is a re-release of the adventures that came out in the 5th edition release in 2014. It was 2 books at the time. It was called Hoard of the Dragon Queen and Rise of Tiamat.
Yes.
We have combined them into one tome with a new alternate cover designed by Hydro 74.
Amazing.
The 5 heads of Tiamat on the front of it. It looks fantabulous.
Oh, yes. I feel like if I ever really wanted a tattoo, which I don't, but if I did, I might want that.
Like on your back?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, like Ben Affleck.
Like
Doesn't
Ben
he have like
Affleck?
a giant dragon on his back or
Does
something?
he?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't want it that big. Like, I think she'd be cool, like, around my arm or
That'd be
something.
really, really cool.
Yeah.
I want to get Satine to do it. Did you see it on? She recently just did a tattoo on somebody. I'm like, I want.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
How cool is that?
She's amazing. I'm
I
really
do.
hoping that she does her makeup tutorials, her videos,
To look like Tiamat?
to just look like her.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
I would
So
be very much a fan.
Tyranny of Dragons comes out October 22nd. It is available only through game stores.
Okay.
Yeah, so check it out there. It is, as I said, an alternate cover, and there's some combining of the 2 books together in one, as well as so like the appendices and stuff aren't doubled up. The table of contents aren't doubled up. Obviously, it's all just kind of
not
smashed
literally
together.
just a mashing
Right.
of the 2 books.
We took some comments from the first couple of the encounters. We've learned a lot over the last 5 years of feedback from players and fans, so that first kind of encounters are smoothed a little bit. As well, there is an art gallery of stuff that people have never, ever seen
Oh, no
before,
way.
of concept art about
I love
dragons and Tiamat in the back. And so there is
That is awesome.
stuff in there that you can get nowhere else.
I love seeing concept art.
I know, me too, right? To see like where the ideas came from.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So you'll get that
evolution.
in that book, as well as there's one more thing. Oh yeah, there's stuff that was only available online. So there was some magic items and some other D&D mechanical things that were not in the books themselves, but were released kind of in tandem, only online. But that will be in this book as well.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You really
right.
beefed him up.
Check it out.
Just
Revisit.
that cover alone, though. Oh my God.
I
It
know.
might be one of my favorites.
That's what I want to
It's
get.
definitely
That
in my
as
top 3.
as a poster, maybe,
I know.
and then put it on the.
Can you make it like those velvet posters?
Yeah.
Those blacklight posters.
Oh, we should totally do that. Like, well, which one? Blacklight or
Oh, wait,
velvet?
yeah.
Both.
But weren't the blacklight ones kind of velvet too? Were they
Not
not?
always. Not always.
I always picture them being one and the same. I want velvet.
We should talk
Velvet.
to
Different material for all
Death
of her
Saves and
her
see if they
heads.
want to make a ultraviolet poster of that. I think it'd be cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, at least a T-shirt. I'm
At
gonna
least
need
a
that on a
t-shirt.
T-shirt.
I know, right? Cool stuff all
Or a
around.
fake tattoo.
We talked all about this and more stuff at San Diego Comic-Con a couple weeks ago. Check out all of the video from that. It's up on our YouTube page. Pelham Green and Nathan Stewart here from the D&D office. We're down there rocking and rolling.
Yep.
All about it. Of course, we've also kicked off our Extra Life promotion.
Yay!
It's their 7th year. We've raised, hundreds of thousands of dollars for Extra Life
Yep.
in the past 7 years, and we're hoping to ramp up and do even more for the kids. That is where we play tabletop games, ask for donations, and is all in support of the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. More specifically, we'll go towards Seattle Children's Hospital that my kid's been at,
My kid's been
and
at.
your kid's been at. Yeah.
And they're
It is-
great.
They are fantastic. They really make it warm and welcoming for children who are going through a hard time or a
Yep.
bad injury or sickness or things like that, and it's fantastic. So we love to support that. We've been doing it for years, as I said, and we're just now ramping up our initiative to drive more money. I don't know if you know this, but I put up my Extra Life page
Oh, you did already?
today.
Oh.
And some of the things are Dragon Talk
What?
interviews.
Maybe
If-
I could work with you on some of those.
Yeah, I put some high ticket items on there, so
Like they could be part of a studio audience.
they could be part of our studio. Well, I didn't put that on there. You should put that on yours. I did
That would be hysterical.
We'll interview them on a live stream if they donate a whole bunch. So they're pretty, like I said, they're high ticket items, but because it's kind of a we
I'm gonna
can't
bring.
have that
I'm
many of
gonna
them.
bring a studio audience member.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
As long as they clap.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean, you can't sit in Dragon Talk's studio audience and not clap.
At every single
They're
thing we say.
very enthusiastic. That would be so fun.
That'd be really fun.
Okay.
Let's make it happen.
All right.
All right. So if you're interested in raising money for Extra Life, join the Dungeons and Dragons team.
Yeah.
Raise some money, and it all goes up and helps the kids. And we're going to be talking about it a lot over the next couple of months.
I'm sure Greg Marks has already raised.
Oh,
like
he's already
$5 million.
broken all the rules. He's done it all. Not rules. Broken all the records.
Yes. There are no
And the
rules
rules.
when we're raising money for sick children.
It's for the kids.
Yep.
All right. So check it out. We'll be talking about it more and more. We'll probably have Bart on to talk more about it
Yep.
in the months to come. But it is kicking off. There are T-shirts that you can buy on customink.com right now. Let me get the actual thing so I can say it online for reals. But it is a thing. So extralife.org/team/DND. But if you're looking for the, I just want to look at what the link is. It's customink.com/fundraising/Wizards of the Coast Extra Life. You can buy T-shirts designed by Emmy Tangi. They're amazing. I love them. One design is up there now. There's going to be more designs added up there. But people have always asking about how to get more official D&D T-shirts. This is a great way to do it. And all the proceeds go to help the kids.
That's what's important.
Sweet.
Yes.
All right. You know what else is important?
What?
This segment that we're going to listen to right now.
All right.
Bing bongs. Bongs bangs. Sketchy. We've lost you. We're completely off of you, Sketchy. We got 2 minutes for this intro.
Okay.
Whoa, that segment.
My God. Mind blown. Ooh, you're rocking out.
That was rocking out with
Woo!
me and Bruce Springsteen.
Inspired. Bruce loved it.
He is in Jungle Land. That's Bruce Springsteen's song, right?
Don't know that one.
Just Hollow Notes? You want to do some Hollow Notes?
Yeah,
instead?
I
All right,
do.
and we'll get up in that.
All right.
But before we do sing out some Hollow Notes, let's talk to Nina Heath and Selena Hyman.
Yes.
Now. That was the best mid-tro ever. It was only 30 seconds.
I love it.
This outro is going to be powerful.
Knock your socks off.
What amazing people.
Okay, they really are.
I am inspired by all the work they do,
Yep.
and I want them to be on the highest pedestal.
We need to elevate.
Lift you
them
up into the
They're-
Manhattan, not Brooklyn.
They're officially. They are
Moving on.
officially on the Dragon Talk elevation artist.
On the Elevation tour?
Yes.
Are we going to have an Elevation tour like you two?
I actually thought of that.
Yeah.
We should tour.
You have thought about doing Dragon Talk on tour
Yes.
for a while.
Yes.
Yeah. We tried. We did it with the Gary Con, and that was like, I think that worked really well.
Yeah.
So next year, 2020, we'll be in your hometown.
Dragon Talk on tour.
We're coming to
heard
Nashville.
it.
We're coming to Minneapolis. We're going to Portland, Maine.
Yes.
Not Oregon.
Maine. Portland, Maine.
Maine.
Let's go
happening.
to Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, I want to go to Boulder, Colorado.
Me too.
Yeah, there's so many things there, like rocks.
Boulders.
There's some
Rocks
stones.
that sometimes.
There's things that you can do
Fall on
to get stone when people throw stones at you.
Oh, like that kind of.
That kind of
Yeah.
stuff. You need to pick it up and put it down. Shelly, where can people complain about us and our hosting abilities?
Probably to our HR department. Wizards of the Coast HR.
We'll just send you right in. We'll walk you right in.
Yes, we'll show you right where it is. Or you can complain about me to me on Twitter at Shelly Moo.
Or you can give us some high fives and
I
be
will
like, "We
delete
like
your
you."
Tweet.
Blocked. No,
I would never do that.
At Shelly
Freedom of
Moo?
speech at Shelly Moo on Twitter.
I am at Greg Tito on the Twitters, Greg_Tito on Instagram. But if you want to find out everything about what's happening in Dungeons and Dragons world,
And I do.
you can go to DungeonsandDragons.com. Yeah. Tons of product information up there. All of our podcast pages are up there with show notes, things like that. You can find them. We are also very interested to let you know about Dragon Plus.
Yes, we are.
It is an app that you can download for your Android device or iOS.
That sounds delightful.
You can also find it on another place,
Well.
dragonmag.com.
Oh, dear.
All of it. I like that
Dragon.
we went like highfalutin and then we went right back into C-3PO.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all. That's-
My pigeons.
I don't know what you're talking about. I like pigeons. Pigeons are going to be great.
I once had a pigeon.
What did you do with it?
I don't know.
It flew away. I didn't feed it enough.
Hey, Ryan, pay attention to us.
What's that pigeon up there? Is it going to fall on me?
I don't know. He looks like he's about to.
We're going to get stoned. Okay. We're professionals. All right. We're going to take just a quick 1 minute break, get everybody ready going on the video Zooms, and we will be starting our interview with two amazing people. We'll see you guys right now in just a little bit.
Goodbye.